So now let's go to the components of business analysis. Component of business analysis, there are 5 components of business analysis. First is business environment and strategy analysis. Second is accounting analysis. Third is financial analysis. Fourth is prospective analysis, and fifth is valuation. Okay, so if you take a look at the textbook, page 11, these are the components. Dia buat dalam bentuk gambar rajah. Okay, so that these are the summarization lah. Okay, so again, first ialah first is business environment and strategy analysis. Second component is accounting analysis. Third component is financial analysis, and fourth is prospective analysis. Fifth is the valuation analysis. Okay, so now let's go to the first components, that is business environment and strategy analysis. Business environment and strategy analysis consists of two parts that are industry analysis and strategy analysis. Okay, so industry analysis is the first step, since the prospect and structure of its industry largely derive a company's profitability. Industry analysis is often done using the framework proposed by Porter, or value chain analysis. Under this framework, an industry is viewed as a collection of competitors that jockey for bargaining power with consumers and suppliers, and that actively compete among themselves and face threat from new entrant and substitutes products. Industry analysis must assess both the industry prospects and the degree of actual and potential competition facing a company. Okay, so apa itu industry analysis? Yang you all mesti tahu ialah dia ni ini ialah value chain analysis. Industry analysis menggunakan value chain analysis. So value chain analysis ini digunakan untuk value chain analysis is a strategy tool used to analyze internal firm activities. Its goal is to recognize which activities are the most valuable to the firm and which ones could be improved to provide competitive advantage. In other words, by looking into internal activities, the analysis reveals where a firm's competitive advantage or disadvantages are. The firm that competes through differentiation advantage will try to perform its activities better than competitors would do. If it competes through cost advantage, it will try to perform internal activities at lower cost than competitors would do. So kita akan guna company akan guna value chain analysis untuk analyse ni lah. Dia akan analyse dia punya primary activities dan juga support activities. So dia akan tengoklah daripada inbound logistic, operations, outbound logistic, marketing and sales, into service. Dalam kelima-lima primary activities ni, which one yang boleh dia ubah lah, okay, untuk mendapatkan competitive advantage. So dia akan tengok antara primary activities dan juga support activities, which one based on company tu, sama ada dia nak, kan dia cakap kat sini, sama ada dia nak go through cost advantage ataupun differentiation advantage. So apa itu maksudnya cost advantage ni? dia company tu memang nak menawarkan barang yang murah. For example, kedai Iko. So kedai Iko tu memang orang tahu kedai Iko menawarkan barang yang murah. So competitive advantage dia ialah cheap products. Okay, so boleh juga, ataupun company tu boleh juga pilih untuk buat differentiation advantage, iaitu barang dia berlainan, maksudnya unique, rare but expensive. Okay, tapi orang mesti tahu yang itu contoh, okay, of course contoh dia ialah branded punya products. For example, kalau spek mata Ray-Ban, okay, orang tengok je, tu Ray-Ban, so orang tahu, nampak je orang tu pakai. Contoh bag, tu bag Gucci. Okay, so itulah competitive advantage untuk company tu, untuk company Ray-Ban, untuk company Gucci. Even sekarang kalau tudung, kedak lah, tudung, because dia dah ada competitive advantage, dia dah pun compete kompetitor dia lain. That's why this is called as industry analysis. Dia compete dalam industri itu sendiri, dan dia menang lah. Kenapa I kata dia menang? Maksudnya dia berjaya untuk mengcompete dengan dia punya competitors yang lain. That's why walaupun dah lama, tapi barang dia masih berada dalam pasaran. Okay, itulah industry analysis. Okay, next ialah strategy analysis. Strategy analysis is the evaluation of both companies' business decisions and its success at establishing a competitive advantage. This includes assessing a company's expected strategic response to a business environment and the impact of this response on its future success and growth. Strategy analysis requires scrutiny of a company's competitive strategy for its product mix and cost structure. Okay, kalau tak ada industry analysis, dia memang compete dengan competitors untuk bargaining power for their customer and supplier. Okay, itulah industri. Kalau strategi analisis ni dalam company dia sendiri. Okay, maksudnya dia strategic response to its business environment. Business environment apa yang company tu nak fight for. Okay, for example, kalau sekarang you boleh tengok most companies dia akan pergi kepada natural ingredients and akan pergi kepada healthy lifestyle, recycle, macam tu. So takkan ada no more plastic bag. So sekarang ni semua packaging pun diorang akan guna box tu pun boleh di-recyclekan. Alright, strategi for their product mix. Product mix ni maksudnya barang dia sendiri. Dia nak, sometimes ada company yang product line dia banyak, dia ada pelbagai produk, tapi mana je yang boleh pergi jauh, mana je yang boleh survive. Okay, so dia perlu fikirkan strategi untuk business dia sendiri, untuk success, for business decision and its success, establishing a competitive advantage. Okay, competitive advantage ni macam macam mana nak cakap, macam diri you Orang tengok you, orang tahu, oh, ni Hasanah. Orang tengok je, oh, ni Hasanah, ni dia. Dia dah ada brand dia sendiri. Itulah competitive advantage. Okay. So kita dah pun habis untuk first components of business analysis. So yang pertama komponen dia ialah business environment and strategy analysis. Dalam business environment and strategy analysis ni ada dua jenis strategi, iaitu dua jenis analisis, iaitu industry analysis dan juga strategi analysis. Kalau industry analysis, dia akan menggunakan value chain analysis. So you can tahu untuk apa the strategi analysis. Dia hanya menggunakan strategi dia sendiri untuk mendapatkan competitive advantage. So now we're going to take a look at the accounting analysis. Second component of business analysis ialah accounting analysis. So accounting analysis is a process of evaluating the extent to which a company's accounting reflects economic reality. Okay. Itulah accounting analysis. Dia nak pastikan semua companies accounting tu, contoh dia ialah companies transactions event, okay, reflect accounting policy, semua tu reflect economic reality. Maksudnya betul-betul setiap company ni dia buat financial statement tu dengan cara yang betul, yang menunjukkan betul-betul economic reality sesebuah company tersebut. Jangan sekadar window dressing. Okay, sebab kita bermain dengan numbers. Financial statement ni boleh jadi betul, boleh jadi tak betul. Okay, kalau tak betul tu sebab dia hanya nak mencantikkan financial statement dia. That's the meaning of window dressing. Dia nak nampakkan company dia ni have higher returns, have higher profit. So dia boleh je lah kurangkan je lah cost. Okay, macam tu. So tapi kita tak nak. That's why kita memerlukan accounting analysis, supaya kita betul-betul dapat reflect the economic reality. Okay. Financial statements are the primary source of information for financial analysis. This means the quality of financial analysis depends on the reliability of financial statements. That in turn depends on the quality of accounting analysis. So maksudnya financial statement dan juga accounting analysis ni ialah interrelated. Okay. Sebab dia kata financial statement, that in turn depends on the quality of accounting analysis. Pada persiap statement, financial statement, so analysis ni akan buat accounting analysis. Macam contoh macam auditor lah. Okay, dia kata dia keluarkan report, qualified ke, kan, unqualified ke. Itulah accounting analysis. Okay. So financial statement and accounting analysis is very interrelated. Okay. We must remember that accounting is a process of involving judgment guided by fundamental principle. Okay. While accounting principles are governed by standards, the complexity of business transactions and events makes it impossible to adopt a uniform set of accounting rules for all companies and all time periods. Okay. Sebab complexity, dia pun impossible to adopt uniform set of accounting rules. Moreover, most accounting standards evolve as part of political process to satisfy the needs of diverse individuals, and there are sometimes conflicting interests. These individuals include users such as investor, creditor, and analysts. Next to it lah preparers lah, such as corporations, partnerships, and proprietorship. Regulators such as the securities. Okay, semua ni users lah. User dua internet and external, semua ni dia kata. Okay, so sekarang kita tahu yang accounting ni dia melibatkan judgement. Bila melibatkan judgement, so dia nak kata susah lah bila macam contoh lah, kalau you dah ada conflict of interest dalam sesebuah company tu, for you to be free from bias is quite hard. Okay, so sebab tu kalau you jadi auditor, you tak boleh nak audit company yang ada pertalian darah ke. Macam you tak boleh nak audit company kawan you tak boleh nak audit company family you, sebab kita nak free from bias. Okay, sebab ni accounting based on judgement. Okay, kadang tu macam ni company family aku lah, sikit je salah, tak apalah. Okay, so kita tulis qualified. Okay, kita terus bagi macam qualified report ke unqualified report ke. Okay, benda-benda tu pun kalau contoh minor je ni, sikit je salah dia, so kita terus bagi bagus, tak boleh. Okay, so disebabkan dia based on judgement, so dia pun ada accounting limitations, iaitu dia akan menyebabkan these accounting limitations affect the usefulness of financial statements and can yield at least two problems in analysis. First, lack of uniformity. Okay, lack of uniformity leads to comparability problems. Okay, so comparability problems arise when different companies adopt different accounting for similar transactions or events. Comparability problems also arise when the company changes its accounting across time, leading to difficulties with temporal comparability. So kita tahu kita ada banyak accounting policy. Kalau inventory pun kita boleh pilih nak guna, company tu boleh pilih nak guna FIFO ke, LIFO ke, or weighted average. Okay, dan kalau macam depreciation pun dia boleh pilih dia nak guna useful life ke reducing balance method. Dan kalau you tengok pun MFRS pun, standard kita pun akan di-revise. Okay, so bila revise, of course lah ada changes, and sometimes ada company yang tak up to date. So bila berlaku macam tu, dia pun tak comparable lah. Kalau company tu masih lagi di takut yang lama, masih lagi menggunakan standard lama, tak guna MFRS yang baru, so kita tak boleh nak compare. Comparable problem terjadi. Okay, financial statement company A dan company B tak boleh di-comparekan because they are using different standards. Okay, second, accounting distortions will occur. Okay, accounting distortion ni macam nak alter you punya financial statement lah. Okay, accounting distortion are deviation of accounting information from the underlying economic. These distortions occur in at least three forms. First, managerial estimates can be subject to honest errors or omissions. This estimation error is a major cause of accounting distortions. Okay, error of omission lah. So bila berlakunya error of omission, kiranya dia tak record benda yang betul dalam financial statement dia, berlakulah accounting distortions. So second is the managers. Managers might use their discretion in accounting to manipulate or window dress financial statements. Okay. Third is that accounting standards can give rise to accounting distortions from a failure to capture economic reality. Kedua ialah accounting standard. Kalau accounting standard dah berubah, dia tak nak ubah, berlakulah accounting distortions. So this accounting standards can give rise to accounting distortions from failure to capture economic reality. These three types of accounting distortion create accounting risk. Bila adanya dua problem ini, accounting distortion and comparability problems, so akan berlakunya risk. Okay, we'll create the accounting risk. Apa itu accounting risk? Accounting risk is the uncertainty in financial statements analysis due to accounting distortions. A major goal of accounting analysis is to evaluate and reduce accounting risk and to improve the economic content of financial statements including their comparability. Okay, so maksudnya sila accounting risk ni terjadi disebabkan accounting distortions only. Bukan disebabkan dua-dua lah. Bukan disebabkan comparative problem, sorry. Okay, accounting risk ni berlaku sebab accounting distortions. So, accounting analysis ni to evaluate, kenapa kita perlu adanya accounting analysis? To evaluate and reduce the accounting risk and improve the economic content of financial statement including their comparability. Okay, inilah reason kenapa kita perlu ada accounting analysis. Okay, itu ialah komponen yang kedua. Now let's take a look at the third component. Ni summarization lah. Okay, so kalau business environment strategy analysis ni, identify and assess company SWOT, strength, weakness, opportunity and threat, include analysis of product, labor and capital market. So dia ada two parts of analysis, the industry analysis and strategy analysis. And industry analysis tu menggunakan value chain analysis. Okay, accounting analysis pula is the process of evaluating the company's accounting to reflect economic reality. Okay, lepas tu importance for comparative analysis. Two problem in analysis ialah comparability problems and accounting distortion. Sebab adanya problem ni, so sebab tu kita memerlukan accounting analysis. Analysis is used to evaluate and reduce accounting risk and to improve the economic content and comparability. Okay, so the third component is the financial analysis. Financial analysis used to analyze a company's financial position, performance and future financial performance. So dalam financial analysis ni consists of three broad areas that are profitability analysis, risk analysis and analysis of sources and uses of funds. So kalau profitability analysis ni, kita menggunakan profitability analysis ni to evaluate the company's return on investment, ROI. Nanti kita akan kira. Okay, macam mana nak kira ROI? You boleh tengok page last sekali. Oh, tak ada. Oh, dia tak bagi. Tak apalah. Betul, page belakang ni dia ada bagi formula return on invested capital, profitability, gunakan formula apa, liquidity. Semua tu dia bagi kat sini. It's okay. Okay. So kalau profitability analysis ni, kita nak evaluate the company's return on investment lah. Kalau risk analysis, to evaluate the business ability to pay debts. Example, current ratio, asset test ratio, times interest earned, and etc. Kita akan kira semua ni. Then lastly is the analysis of sources and uses of fund. Okay, to analyse, kita perlu menggunakan sources yang mana untuk fund yang mana. So kita akan tengok cash flow. Okay, so for the fourth component is the prospective analysis. Prospective analysis is used to forecast future payoff, earnings and cash flow. It's to estimate company value. Ni yang intrinsic value tu lah. Kalau you tengok dekat equity analysis ni, okay, measure dia untuk to determine the intrinsic value of a company. So that's why kita ada prospective analysis to evaluate the company's value. It's a relatively subjective process, tak ada apa pun sangat. And then the fifth component is the valuation. Valuation is the process of converting forecast of future payoff into an estimate of company value by using valuation model. Itulah untuk forecast dan juga estimate company value. Dua-dua ni, prospective and valuation, untuk company's value. Okay, so that's all untuk components of business analysis.